Hey, it's your girl Val back at it again with another video. Right now I'm going to be doing my makeup. I'm getting ready for New Year's. I know I'm extra late, but I'm doing my eyebrows right now. I've already set the eyebrow pencil and I'm just blending in the concealer right now. And I want you guys to watch this video, enjoy, sit back and relax. Right now I'm setting the concealer in place. I'm using NARS concealer in the color Walnut, and I'm just placing it underneath my eye, and then I'm going to go over to my T-zone and place that next. Next, I'm going to be using the Instant Age Rewinder by Maybelline New York, and I'm using that to brighten up the under eye, brighten up the concealer, have you looking awake and ready to bake. Next, I'm going to be using the NYX Wonder Stick to shadow and contour my jaw and also the rest of my nose to get that nice snatch shadow look. Okay, and now I'm just placing the rest of the concealer, the NARS concealer, underneath my contour to make it, line up and make it look even. I'm going to be using the Real Techniques 200 brush to blend all the concealer out. I let that dry a little bit so it could be like tacky. You don't want it to move too much. You want to let it dry out. I let it dry for like 3 minutes, and then you see me placing the Wonder Stick to make the shadow on my nose. And then after that, I'm just going to be using the 200 brush. Real Techniques, blending that out. And when I blend my concealer, I like to press into my skin and make the concealer not move so much, but kind of just tapping, light swiping, but mostly tapping into the skin, pressing it into the skin. So now I'm deepening up the contour. So I'm placing the Wonder Stick right underneath my cheekbone, and I'm holding the Eco angled brush upwards and blending it towards the concealer. And then I'm also going to take it downwards and blend it the opposite way. And I made my contour the shape of my bone structure, and that's to get that nice, sharp look in your face. If you have like a jawline or a bone structure and you want to sharpen it up, I suggest placing your contour to the exact shape. Like, study your face and see what the shapes of your face are and lay your contour accordingly. So now I'm blending out my nose. I blended out the sides of my nose, and I'm using the Real Techniques 314 brush to blend out the bridge of my nose. And I'm just gonna carry that up all the way up into my forehead. And I noticed like it was taking me quite a while to blend out, so I grabbed a bigger brush. I'm using the Real Techniques Essential Foundation brush, and it's the 208. And then I just used that to blend out my forehead, and I carried it down to my nose. Blended out all the concealer and the contour. If you heard anything in the background, I apologize for that. But as you can see, I've set basically the base of my face. So what I'm gonna do next is do powder and use it. Okay, for pressed powder, I'm using the Fit Me foundation in 310. This is one of my favorite pressed powders of all time. And instead of using a brush, I'm going to be using a wet sponge to press in the powder and then place it underneath the concealer or on top of the concealer. And using a wet beauty blender to place your powder is amazing, especially if you have loose powder. If you have loose powder and you use that to place your powder, it just makes your makeup come together. It's like melting in your skin. Like, I suggest you try it for Okay, this powder is a loose powder. It's by Becca, and I'm using it to brighten it up. The Maybelline 310 was kind of bright, but this one like is more of a yellow tone. So I'm using this to brighten up my under eye, and I'm using it on the bridge of my nose. And to bronze, I'm going to be using the bronze palette by e.l.f. and I'm using that to bronze where I place the contour, and I'm using a wet beauty blender to blend everything in together, but you're going to see me go in and use a brush as well. And I'm going to be using the same e.l.f. bronzer palette to blend in the rest of my face and to dust away any extra powder and to make sure it really blends nicely together. To deepen the bronzer, I'm going to be using the Sephora Ebony Micro Finish Press Powder to deepen it up and make sure, you know, you can see it. Like, make sure that cheekbone is cut sharp. And I know you see me like placing the Sephora powder on my eyelids, and the reason why I did that because at first I was not going to use eyeshadow, but I went ahead and used eyeshadow anyway. But here you can see me using the liquid blush by e.l.f. And honestly, I always do this. I always forget to place this underneath the powder, and I always end up just placing it on top, but whatever, it always works. But okay, so I'm just applying blush now. I use liquid blush from e.l.f. But girl, I cannot find my setting spray. Like, y'all know my favorite concoction, right? Like the it's the e.l.f. mist mixed in with the, I think with the Urban Decay oil control setting spray. I like mixed the two, like in my last video, the same mixture. And I can't find it. Like, I went on vacation again. Like, I went to Orlando, Florida. And I think I left it in the hotel, honestly. Like, it's not with me, like, at all. So, I'm gonna have to rock this powder look. Like, I wish I could make setting spray here. Like, but I literally have nothing. I should have put the liquid underneath my powder. That makes more sense. But this is Black Radiance. But yeah, like, I'm really tight, and it's like really, like, it takes a minute to build up the product. I don't know why, but really gotta. I like a little blush, not too much, but enough. So I'm like really kind of upset because like setting spray just ties it all in, like WTF. But we'll see after I take the scarf off and let me put on my eyeliner. I can't talk while doing this. Yeah, I used the liquid black eyeliner from e.l.f. and then I also used Milk Cosmetics mascara, and I'm doing my bottom lashes. My bottom lashes are like hella long, and I have to like really be precise with those. This is just a regular lip liner from the beauty supply store. It didn't really come out too good. Like, the brown is a little bit too light for my lips, not for no melanin. So what I did is I went ahead and you'll see. I'm gonna tell y'all later. Okay, so I'm using the Magnetic in the Revolution palette to do my tear duct, make it, you know, shiny and bright. And I'm using the smallest brush in the set that comes with a CALA. And this is like a must for me in my makeup. Like, I have to add this to every makeup look. It just gives it like a pop. And then I'm using Risky in the same palette and just going over my lid lightly. Again, I said I wasn't going to do shadow, but it just made it look nice. Like, it just brought everything together. So I decided to use it. And I think it looks pretty. It's not too much, not too light. I think it looks good. That's all the eyeshadow I'm putting on. Like, your girl's not feeling eyeshadow right now, but that's it. Real simple, real cute. Just boom. I line my lips, but honestly, I'm gonna darken it up, and we're about to be ghetto and use my eyebrow pencil. Okay, we're gonna use NYX Lingerie, color Lace Detail. Let that dry a little bit. And I'm about to wait, because you know, like, my forehead's about to be looking crazy right now. And first things first, we're just gonna brighten that up. But yeah, I really hope you guys enjoyed this video. I'm trying to add more beauty and hair into my channel. I really love you guys. Please continue to watch my videos, subscribe. I love you. Keep watching for some more, and see you guys later.